Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Jay Bostic, and I'm here because I'm compelled to tell you my story. The other day, I was praying to God, and God told me that I should tell people what I've been going through the past year, and it's brought me along. There was a time where I wanted to kill myself. There was a time where I wanted to just end it all. Um, the day in question was I was laying in my old bedroom where I grew up and went to high school. I uh, I was just in a really bad place, really sad. Um, my wife had just told me that she didn't love me anymore and that she was in love with somebody else. You know, it was words, phrases that I thought that I would never hear from that person before or ever. And, right then and there, I made a decision to change my life. I decided that I would give God a chance, I would give religion a chance, because I knew for a fact that if I killed myself, I truly believed that I would go to hell. And I didn't want to do that. So what I did was I decided that I would do whatever it took to believe in God. I started reading my Bible religiously. I started praying religiously. I pray every morning. I pray every noon, every night. Whenever I feel sad, whenever I'm upset, I pray, I pray, I pray. I say a little prayer for my family. I say a little prayer for my wife. I say a little prayer for my friends and everybody. Um, there were times where I would get really angry. I would get really upset. I would cuss. I would fight. I would ask God, why is this happening? Why is everything happening to me? And, the more I read the Bible, the more I believed in God, the more I listened to the people around me who are Christian, who have been in situations similar to mine where they had to deal with different types of adversity. They all explained to me and told me that, it takes time. You have to believe that God is going to help you. You have to believe that He is going to get you out of this situation, or out of the situation that you're in, out of your depression. I had to really look at myself, and I had to really control what I thought, what I said, what I talked about, how I talked to people. And then it just seems like over time I begin to realize that the stuff that I would get upset about, the stuff that I would be mad about, the stuff that I would get angry about with my wife, and the stuff that we argued with was what's up, man? Was nothing that I needed to worry about. It was just garbage. It was just stuff that was getting into my soul and just ruining my life and making me upset and hurting me and hurting the people around me. And I was pushing people away. I was saying things that I shouldn't say. I was feeling things that I shouldn't feel. And when somebody would ask me, why do you act that way, why do you feel that way, I had no answer. There was no answer I could give. I didn't know why I felt that way. And now I realize that when I'm trying to do the right thing, when I'm trying to be nice to people, when I'm trying to love somebody, I find out that there's this little voice that'll come in and attack you. Every single time you're trying to do something right, or you're trying to do something good, you'll hear something say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They don't love you. They don't care for you. They don't like you. They don't know you. You don't know them. Why? And then you have to say to yourself, because it's the right thing to do. If somebody comes to you and asks you for help, what possible reason wouldn't you want to help that person? Because there's a lot of times where we needed help And it was hard for us to ask for help because we say to ourselves, no one's going to help us because they don't know us, they don't like us, they don't care about us, which is not true. There's a lot of people out there that do love you. There's a lot of people out there that do want to help you. And there's a lot of people out there that just want to be nice to you, that just wants to help. I never believed it. I couldn't understand it. I could never understand it. I didn't know why there were people like that. It bugged me that there were people like that. Why people would just give something of themselves. It just bothered me. I didn't know why. I still don't have an answer why. But you know, I had got some bad news. I left my job. I moved back here to this state of Ohio with my wife and my little dog, and somehow, somewhere, her feelings changed for me and marriage. The house that we were living in together, I moved out. I moved back in with my parents, and for a while there, my life sucked. I hated my life. It was worse than what it was before. I regretted moving back here. I wish I had kept my old job. And then I started reading the Bible, and it told me to stop looking back, stop dwelling in the past, stop reliving the past. You can't have the past. You can't fix the past, and you can't fix people. So when I realized that, I started working on myself. I started working on my inner me. I started fixing all the problems that I knew I had. I gave up the anger. I gave up the past. I gave up all the things that was holding me from having a good life. And today I'm better for it. I mean, now when I get upset, I pray. I say thank you, Jesus. I thank God every day for my life. I thank God every day for my, for a roof over my head. I thank God every day for my vehicle, for my job, for the people who's helped me out, for the people who care for me, for my parents. They've supported me a lot in this situation, and I love them all for it. And if there's somebody out there who needs help, or just be nice to them, say something nice to them, say you love them, whatever. They'll want to hear it, and they'll appreciate you for it. They'll truly, really think about you when they get to that point where they feel like no one cares. They're going to think of you. So this is my first YouTube video, and I hope it helps somebody.